So when I used to work at the movie theaters and Blockbusters, when Blockbusters was a thing, I asked a lot of the customers about the movie that they just watched, and a lot of these movies are based off of like video games, books, and comic books, and a lot of their response were pretty much about the same thing, which is, the movie was good, but the book was better, the comic book was better, and the video games were better because, there was just a lot of things that didn't make it onto the film that really, really got them, disappointed. So, which brings me up to the topic of today, which is, why adaptation screenplays are so hard to write. Now, in order to understand why it's hard to write a adapted screenplay is to understand how a screenplay works. So when you look at a screenplay, one page counts as 1 minute. So when you think about it, 90 pages equals 90 minutes, 90 minutes equals an hour and a half, 120 pages equals 120 minutes, and 120 minutes equals 2 hours. Now, granted, there have been a lot of films that's gone past the 2 hour mark, but the thing is that that's only if you're a well-known writer to where a lot of people are going to be willing to invest that much money into not only purchasing your script, but turning your script into a movie. Because the longer the screenplay is, the longer the story is, and the longer the movie is going to be, which is going to cost a lot of money to make. A lot of the Harry Potter books are at least 500 pages and more. And with that comes with a lot of details of the story, the surroundings, the settings, the characters, the dialogues, and it just gives out more information about the stories. But the thing is that when you're trying to cram all that into a screenplay, let's say like 120 pages, right? 2 hours. That's going to be a lot of, source materials being cut out from the book in order to make the movie happen. So not everything can make it into the screenplay, and that's where the disappointment comes into play from the fans, because after reading the book and just loving these characters, you'll come to find out that some of these characters might not even make it into the movie because just to save time, and also certain things that are supposed to happen in the book doesn't make it into the film. That's going to cause a lot of disappointments as well. So you're really having to try and get as much as you can from the book to still make the story flow in a screenplay. So that's the challenge right there. I came to notice that a lot of movies, even TV series, don't always stay true to the source material. Some actually end up creating different characters that aren't even part of the world from either the comic book or the book or the video games, which is driving a lot of fans like crazy right now. That's one of the reasons why a lot of fans go and watch the films, is because of what they grew to love from the book or the comic book or the video games that they were playing. Like, otherwise, why are you even making a movie that's based off of something that already exists, and then changing things up? It's basically just using the title of it to trick people into watching a film that they thought was part of something that was, what they read or what they played. That's how I was. I wanted to write stories and see my characters come to life, and that was all done through a screenplay. So I totally feel you guys on that one. Now, if I were to write a adaptive screenplay, I wouldn't do it as a feature. I would do it more as a TV series, mainly because with each episode you can delve deeper into the story itself, because given that a book is pretty long, a comic book series can be very long as well. Same thing with video games. It could be hours long before you beat the game. So with a TV series, you can do like multiple episodes and include everything that was in the book, whether it be the settings or the characters, and no one gets left out. But the thing is that also comes with the challenge of like budgeting. So if a producer is willing to put in the time and money to shoot these episodes like for possibly months and even years, then it's going to be very difficult. But all in all, guys, if you're going to attempt to write a adaptive screenplay, I get it. A lot of things from the book, the comics, or the video games isn't going to make it all into the screenplay. But whatever it is you do, always stay true to the source materials, because that's the reason why fans of all of these different things are going to watch the film, is because they want to see all these characters that they love, these worlds, come to life into the big screen. You have a lot of fans out there who are coming to watch the film. So if you can't deliver even like any source materials from either the book or the comic book or a video game or wherever it is it's coming from, then you're going to be disappointing a lot of fans. And like I said, when I used to work at the movie theaters and Blockbusters, you can't fit everything from the source into a screenplay given its limitations. So that's the understanding that a lot of fans have to, come to terms with when it comes down to a screenplay. All right, guys, so that's it for this video on adaptive screenplays. I hope that was helpful, and you guys have any more questions too on adaptive screenplays, definitely let me know in the comments below. And if you guys want to check out more of my work too, you can find them on my social media network and on my YouTube channel, which, speaking of, if you guys haven't done so, definitely click on that subscribe button. That way you guys can get more updates on any projects and events that I'll be working on. But until then, guys, this is Jason Lore with Jason Lore Photography and Films, bringing art, stories, and entertainment.